Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a bread slime showdown video. So let's get right into it. Right here in front of me I have 5 slime shops that I have ordered from, and I have a total of 6 slimes because I have 2 slimes from one of them. I'm going to be judging each slime out of 10. I will have 1 point for shipping and packaging, 1 point for a wow factor, 1 point for the price, 2 points for the scent, and 5 points for how much it inflates after 3 minutes of stretching. Let's get right into the packages. Up first, I have Slime by Jacklyne. It came in this nice big box, and I actually really love getting slime packages in boxes because I feel like it's like so much more like proper. So for this one I ordered 2 slimes. I ordered an 8 ounce of Jacklyne's Loaf, which was $14, and a 32 ounce, my first ever 32 ounce slime of Twinkie Bread. In the package there was also her baggie of extras and the business card. Oh my god, I am so obsessed. The total of this package was $63.50 with a $9.50 shipping charge. In the extra bag, I got her business card, a giant baggie of borax, and a package of nerds. The first slime is Jacklyne's Loaf in an 8 ounce for $14. $14 kind of seems like a little bit much for a deli container, but I know slime prices can be pretty high nowadays. As for shipping, it took a very long time for this package to get here. It took about 11 days for this package to arrive, so I am going to actually take away half a point for shipping. Let's get right into the slime. I'm not really getting a scent right now, but let's see if when I play with it I can get one. Also, the container seems a little bit empty. Might just be me.
Okay, this lighting is absolutely horrible, but this is where things start to get a little confusing. So I originally started filming this, and then they were cold, this one and Twinkie Bread. So then I filmed it at the end of the video, so now I'm going to use the end of the video footage, and it's just going to look like really different and really weird, but that's just why.
Okay, so this one is kind of weirdly scented. Like, I can't really tell what type of bread this is supposed to be. I'm actually going to look up what scent this is supposed to be. So on a post it said that it scented like brownies and other yummy scents, so I definitely can see how there's like a little bit of a chocolatey scent to this, but I don't know. It just seems like weird that it's like a bread slime and it's like scented brownies, but I don't know, who knows, maybe it's a brownie loaf. Okay, this is honestly pretty glossy. It's a little bit like almost jiggly, like you kind of see that. Kind of has like a weird, kind of like thin feeling to it almost. This actually has some pretty good bubble pops for a like clay slime, which pretty good. Let's get into the 3-minute inflation test. And that's the time done. My hands got a little bit messy. So this one got a lot like fluffier and like airier. It has like a weird feeling to it when you stretch it. Like, listen. I just feel like the slime isn't like staying together almost, but I don't know how to describe it. When you slime flip it, it's like, it stays together and like it's pretty good. And it's like stretchy. But I don't know. It just felt a little off to me. Something felt a little off, but I don't know how to describe it. Okay, so let's check out the inflation. Okay, honestly, not like that much, but it also might just be that like it's in this container. It definitely did feel inflated. Like, it did not feel the same as the original texture. And it definitely has like a lot of bubble pops to it. I just don't think it's like the best bread slime, but I still think it's a nice slime, like in general. So now it's time for the final review of this slime. So for shipping and packaging, this slime did take like a really long time to get here. It actually took like 11 days, which I was really sad about because I ordered like the other slimes after this one and they came before this package arrived by like a week. which I feel really bad saying, but it did take a long time. It took about 6 days for the shipping label to be created, so I am going to be giving her half a point. For the wow factor, I think it was really just like the texture and the scent, because I think it's really like bold to make like a bread slime that's not really bread scented and like bread really themed. So I think that was the wow factor, so you are getting the full 1 point for that. For the price, this was a $14 8-ounce slime in a deli container, which I feel like is a little pricey. I just think that it could have been a little bit cheaper, but I mean, slime prices today are a little crazy. So I think I am going to be giving her a 1.5. For the scent, I think it was just a little confusing. So for that one, I'm going to be giving a 1.75, but there still is a scent there, so not like the worst, you know? And for inflation, I think I'm going to be giving her a 3.5. Because it just wasn't as much inflation as I wanted, but it was like still like really poofy and really airy. And also the slime just like has like the best bubble pops like ever. Like for like a clay slime, that is insane. So the total for this slime is ASMR drum roll. The total score for this slime is a 7.25 out of 10. Next up is this beast, the 32-ounce Twinkie Bread. Oh my goodness, guys, I've been so excited for this. This is my first ever 32-ounce slime, and let me just say, I love these containers. This 32-ounce slime was $40, which I think is actually an amazing price for a 32-ounce slime. I've seen some for like $50 and some for like maybe even like higher, but like $40 is actually a pretty good price. And the total for the whole Slime by Jacklyne order was $63.50, including the $9.50 shipping. Without further ado, let's get into this Twinkie Bread slime. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm definitely getting a vanilla, like cakey vanilla scent. I don't know if it's Twinkies because I haven't like, truthfully, I haven't had them in so long. So I can't really tell if it's a Twinkie, I don't know. But it's like everything that I would imagine a Twinkie to smell like vanilla-y and vanilla like cakey. Guys, this container literally goes on forever. That is insane. Oh my gosh, this is actually so thick. Like, hello? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see how much slime is actually in here. Oh my goodness. I'm shaking in my boots. Look at that. That's actually like so good. I will be honest, she's a little stiff. I literally don't even know how I'm gonna inflate this. So now it's time for the 3-minute inflation test. Let's get into it. Okay, the timer is done, and stretching a 32-ounce slime for 3 minutes, and this one's like a little bit stiff, but like that combination, oh my goodness, it did not work out. Work out for my arms though. Let's check the inflation on this. So definitely not like an airy inflation, but you can see that it's still actually inflated. It definitely has like a lot of like secret bubbles trapped in there. Yes. So overall, I think this slime is more of just like a really nice clay slime more than an inflating slime, but we'll judge it anyway. So this slime, the shipping, once again, I'm going to give it a 0.5 just because, again, it took like a really long time to get here. The wow factor of this was honestly like the container and the scent and kind of the color too. Like, look at how vibrant this color is. I actually really like it. It's kind of neon-y. The price, absolutely amazing. Would give it so much more, but definitely gets the full 1 point. The scent, I definitely think it matches exactly like what the name is. So definitely 2 for that. And for the inflation, I think I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5 just because it didn't inflate like crazy and it didn't have like that super bubbly inflation, but it still did inflate. Like you all saw that. So overall, this slime got a 8.5 out of 10. So next up, I'm going to be reviewing d0peslimes. For this package, I got the extra baggie, a little order label kind of receipt, and the slime. This slime is Texas Roadhouse Rolls in an 8 ounce, and this one costs $11.99. I think this is a really good price for an 8 ounce, especially because it's a screw top lid and it's kind of one of those more like flexible, more expensive ones. In total, this package was $16.35 with $4.36 of shipping. In the extra bag, I got a business card with a dope putty card too, a bag of borax labeled borax and do not eat, which is a good one, and 2 dum-dums. So let's get right into the slime. Like I was saying earlier, this is one of the flexible containers that aren't as hard as like the Uline ones. So far it has great packaging. I love the little label on the bottom. The scent is a very like roll-like scent, so I actually really like this one. As you can see, this one's like very like soft and like just clearly a butter slime. There is kind of a little bit of a wet texture at the start, but it's not like unbearably wet. Like it's fine. I don't know how to describe the texture of this, but it's not like your normal like soft one. It's kind of more plastic or like rubbery kind of. But it's not like it's a bad texture. I just kind of, I don't know. Now it is time for the 3-minute inflation test. Ready? Here we go. Okay, the 3 minutes is up, so I'm just gonna show you how it's looking. It's definitely gotten so much like fluffier and airier and lighter. Let's try and fit this back into the container. Like that even looks like bread. Like, hello. That's a good amount of inflation right there, especially for 3 minutes. And 3 minutes of straight stretching is so hard and exhausting, but I'm gonna do it for this video. So overall, I think I'm gonna give that a 4.5 for inflation, just because I feel like he could have done a little more. I do like the inflation to this. Like, it's just not like super airy, and it's not like one that you can really tell. But overall, I actually really do like this bread slime. I could see myself playing with this one a lot, especially when editing. So now for the scoring of the slime. The packaging and shipping was 100% the best. So good, couldn't have been happier. Definitely the 1 point there. I was actually really amazed on this slime. Like, the initial texture is not what I would have thought it would end up like. It's like a lot more clayey and a lot more soft. So I'm definitely wowed away, so they definitely get that 1 point wow factor. For the price, I think that is a really good price. $12 for an 8 ounce is definitely really good. Let's see how many times I can say definitely in a sentence. For the scent, I think it definitely, oh my god. I think it totally matches the name. I definitely get, oh my god, stop saying definitely. I get that roll vibe from it, so there's 2 points there. And for the inflation, I'm just giving it a 4.5 because I think it could have done a little more, but still some great inflation there. So this slime's final score is a 9.5 out of 10. Next up is glitter slimes. But like, look at this. OMG. Let's take a look at what I got. So here I got a 6 ounce slime of You're Waffley Cute and the extra baggie. Inside the extra baggie is 2 business cards, one with the thank you coupon and one with the slime care. And this one's also, you can't really see it on camera, but it's a little glittery. Like, look at that. Your standard borax baggie, a dum-dum, and a bag of Skittles. I feel like this is the most I've gotten in an extra baggie, like these 2 candies. Usually she sends like a very exotic candy that you've never heard of before, and I think that's really awesome because I like discover some really good candy. Here is Your Waffley Cute, and it comes with a waffle charm, which I think is actually really fun. It comes with a nice Your Waffley Cute bottom label and the Glitter Slimes top label, and there's no cracks to be found in the container. This 6 ounce slime was $12, which seems a little bit pricey for a 6 ounce slime. d0peslimes was selling his 8-ounce slime for $11.99. So I don't know, you can judge for yourself there, but that seems a little bit high. I do know that Illuminati Slimes did talk about slime prices, and after that she lowered her price. So I think we are getting somewhere. This slime is scented like maple syrup. Like, it's actually really good. It's like a mixture of maple syrup and waffles, but kind of in a weird way. Like, it doesn't smell like the ones you would expect, but I definitely do get a vibe from it. It's definitely not the most accurate scent, but I do think it's still there, and it actually does fit the name quite well. So let's get into the slime. I think it's very creative how she put foam beads inside of a bread slime. I have never seen that before. I love how she like includes the charm in a separate bag. I think that's a really nice gesture. I am going to be taking out the charm just so it doesn't affect like any inflation or anything. Oh, hello. This slime definitely has that like soft kind of like daisy feel to it, which I was not really expecting, but I actually kind of like it. The foam beads do add like a weird texture to it, but it's kind of fun. The more you play with the slime, the more the scent just kind of like fills the room. Like, I'm definitely getting that scent right now. It is once again time for the 3-minute stretch test. So here we go. Let's get this bread. Okay, so that is the 3 minutes all done. This slime definitely got like super airy and super soft. So this one didn't have as much inflation as I was thinking. It's kind of a little bit underwhelming because I felt like it got so like poofy, but it could have definitely lost some like air when I was trying to put it back in the container, but who knows. I still actually really enjoyed this slime, even though it doesn't have that much inflation. I think it's still like a super like fun and poofy and stretchy and clay-like slime. So now it's time to judge this slime. The packaging was out of this world. I love that mailer. So incredibly amazing how like something as small as packaging can like really like just have you like really enjoy the slime and the whole package. So they definitely get that 1 point for that. For the wow factor, it definitely was these beads. I was so impressed that these beads stayed in the whole time. There was no follow at all, which I think was incredible. And like the texture they add to it is something that I've just never felt before. So definitely 1 point there. The scent was a little bit off, so I'm just gonna give that a 1.75. For the price, I'm going to be giving it a 0.75 because I do know people who sell their slimes for more than $12 for a 6-ounce. But I just think that it's a little bit pricey. And lastly, for the inflation, I'm gonna give this one a 4 because it just wasn't as much as I was expecting. But still, there definitely was some inflation, you saw. So in total, this slime earned itself a 8.5 out of 10. I do actually really suggest this slime. I just don't know if it's the best bread slime out there, but it actually is like one of my favorite slimes from her. Like, I don't know, everything about this slime, I just kind of jamming with it, you know? The next slime shop I ordered from is bunny.slimezz, who may not be a totally known slime shop, which is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to include some diversity in follower numbers in this slime shop just to show you guys that smaller slime shops can actually have some pretty good slimes. bunny.slimezz has about 1,000 followers, and we're going to be reviewing her bread slime today, so let's get into it. So for this slime, I just got this container. There wasn't any extra baggie or anything like that included, and there wasn't a label either, so that is not like the best, and that's not something that I would usually do. Like, at least a label, even if it's a handwritten label and not printed, I think that would even be better than just nothing at all. And the container is just missing like a little bit of slime. I just added a little bit of activator to it, so let's get into it. Okay, when I was mixing that, I saw a little bit of brown glitter in it, so that's kind of fun. Okay, so I'm still just trying to get this to like a good activation point. I honestly kind of feel like this might be a model magic slime, which I'm curious to see how much inflates because I don't think I've heard of many people using model magic for bread slimes. Who knows? Maybe it's the best clay. Who knows? Also, from this slime, I am actually getting a pretty nice bread slime scent. Okay, enough small talk. Let's get into the 3-minute inflation test. Alright guys, that's the 3 minutes up. As you can see, this got so puffy, like, so as you can see, this one inflated literally so much. That is so much inflation, and like, the feeling of the slime, like, completely changed. It just got so poofy. Like, it completely transformed itself from like a clay slime to like a literal fluffy slime. I am like literally lost with words with this one. Like, I'm actually kind of shook. This one is a 6 ounce for $6, which by itself is an absolute amazing price. And on top of that, there was a discount going on. There was a $2.40 off discount. Like, I literally got this for nothing, like $4.20 just for the slime, and for shipping was $3.50, which is actually a really low price of shipping. So in total, this slime was $7.10. I would definitely say if you're looking for a really like cheap bread slime, this one is actually like definitely worth investing in. Let's go through the whole judging rubric. Shipping and packaging, I'm going to be giving this slime a 0.75 just because it didn't have a label on the top or bottom of the container, but nothing broke, and it was a mailer. Like, it came perfectly well. I'm going to be giving this one a 0.5 for the wow factor because this is kind of basic, and the only wow I could have actually gotten from this was just kind of like, it went from a really like tough modeling magic to like this really like fluffy slime. Oh my gosh, I would literally give this 100 for the price. Like, it is so good. So definitely getting that 1 point. For the scent, I'm giving this a 1.75 just because it wasn't like the strongest scent. I kind of had to really like sniff for it, which is something that I don't love, but there definitely was a bread scent there. And for the inflation, this is getting my 5. This one definitely inflated so much. So in total, this slime gets a 9.5 out of 10. I definitely love this slime, and if you're looking for a cheap bread slime, this is the one to go with. Okay, so next up, I'm going to be reviewing Slimeyland. So in this package, I got a nice gift wrapped slime and an extra baggie, which sadly the card bent. So let's unwrap the slime. Ooh, no crackage, I don't think. Nope, looks good. And this is Papparoti, I believe, Papparoti bread. And this is an 8 ounce slime, and this one is $11.25, which I think is a pretty good price for an 8 ounce slime. Also, this is my first slime of her new logo, which is kind of cool because I'm used to her old labels. Included was this extra baggie, so let's see what I got. Inside, I got a business card, which sadly folded, and a little borax baggie. Without further ado, let's jump into Papparoti bread. I hope I'm saying that right, or else it's so embarrassing. Oh my goodness, this might be one of my favorite scents. Like, it's a mixture of like coffee and like almost like chocolate and like bread, and it's just, oh my goodness, this slime is what you need. You need to smell this. Oh my gosh, this might be one of my new favorite scents. Honestly, I'm liking it so far. The scent when I took it out of the container, oh my goodness, this is one of my favorite scents. Okay, I think it's time to put this to the 3-minute inflation test. Okay, y'all, these inflation 3-minute things are not getting any easier. A few things. It got super fluffy, but not like this fluffy slime texture. It's more of just a, like, I don't know, just inflated slime texture. I am already shook with this inflation. Okay, so far, I think this is crowned the master of inflation. Like, hello? Like, who invited you to the party? Didn't know we were taking a +1. It literally, like, doubled in size. The inflation is literally, like, another slime. Oh my goodness. This is just, I don't think this is deflating. I also think there might be some snow in there, some instant snow. I'm not sure though. This one is literally like so fluffy. I don't know if this one's gonna deflate. This slime right here deserves a round of applause. This is like my favorite slime of this whole video. Slimeyland, you never fail to impress me. I'm literally in love with this. Okay guys, now it is time for the final review of this one. So for the packaging and shipping, definitely really good. Nothing broke. And it was just exactly what I was expecting from her. Like, so that was definitely the 1 point right there. The wow factor of this was honestly the scent. That scent wowed me away. So definitely 1 point right there. For the price, I think $11.25 is actually a pretty good price for an 8 ounce, especially one that's like this and like very like clay based. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but the total for this order was $16.06. with $4.81 of shipping. I still think this is a pretty affordable slime, and in the slime price world of today, I think it's definitely one of those average prices. So 1 point for that. The scent, oh my goodness, I would give this literally 1,000 points. But yes, you will be getting the full 2 points for this slime. And the inflation, honestly, a 5. Like, that was honestly maybe the most inflation I've seen this whole video. I just literally cannot stop playing with this slime. This is so good. So, this is a 10 out of 10 slime. I'm actually amazed that we found a 10 out of 10 bread slime. So, you know what that means? Definitely go buy this one, guys. This one is literally insane. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. In the comments down below, let me know which slime you think is the best. I think Papparoti Bread from Slimeyland won this challenge, and that's just for me. But definitely, like, there's some great choices out here. Like, even this one, this 6 ounce slime from bunny.slimezz. This is a really good deal for a really good slime. So definitely check out everybody in this picture. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. In the comments, let me know once again which one of these do you think won. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!